of him, quite understandably. He's a fruit vendor. This guy wakes up very early in the morning at about 5:45, 6 a.m., goes to the market, picks up a few fruits, specifically pineapples, watermelon, and then he vends them around, which we are going to understand as we go through our reality on the ground. He goes by the names Ivan. That's all he wanted to share with me for starters. And we went through his business, how he goes through his daily hustle every single morning, and some of the challenges that he is facing. So let's get into our reality on the ground. Reality on the ground, powered by Barclays. Thank you very much, Barclays, for empowering us to make sure that we come out here and meet the people with their daily hustle, and we have a chat about, their businesses, their challenges, and their hope for the future as well. My name is David Rukasi. Morning at NTV is the hashtag, and today I am out here. As you can see, I've already gotten my fruit this morning. We're talking to fruit vendors. These are people that are deemed illegal by KCCA on the streets, but this is a man on his daily hustle, and this is how he survives. So we are going to have a chat this morning. Sebo jebale kale mulimu ogutandika ddi guno? Emyaka ebiri. Abantu bakumanyi wano mu kitundu, mbawulira bakuyitako, bakumanyi. Mulimu gutambula bulungi?
Mulimu si mubi.
Si mubi. Mulimu guno ogukola naye kiki kyojjamu?
Guno omulimu ogwolaba ekyenzikyamu kyamaanyi, kubanga guno omulimu ndabirako famire yange, naye ng'omuntu neerabirira. Siri bubi nnyo ekiryawo nti ndi bubi, okujjako omulimu okusomozebwa nga bw'omanyi kw'amaanyi.
Nga tetunagenda mu kusomozebwa, olina famire y'abantu bameka? Bantu bana. Bonna bayimiridde ku guno omulimu. Capital sente meka eziri wano?
Capital teekamu emitwalo nga 6-7 bwe watyo, okusinziira ennaku zino. Olaba kati omusana mungi, guno gwalibadde emitwalo ng'erina kati ogusangamu 7. Ebintu baba biseeraseeramu lwa musana. Ate ekigaali kyo si kya sente nyingi. Ekigaali kya mitwalo nga 7, omupiira gwa mitwalo nga 15 oba 10 bwe watyo, okusinziira engeri gy'ogusanga. Emitwalo nga 25 byonna okutte ekigaali ne capital yakyo. Okay. Kati bizinesi eno ogambye etambula bulungi, ekulabirira nga ggwe. Bwe wali tonagitandika wali okola ki? Nasooka nali nkola mu hoteeri. Naye nga bw'omanyi era byakukozesa, kati ningamu naye kanetandikireko ekyange ate mu hoteeri nawe okwekozesa munaye kiba kirungi.
Kati mweno bizinesi mwosasula rent? Abaana kwebasoma, naawe kuweerabirira n'omukyala, mwenna ku bizinesi eno. This gentleman says he's surviving on this business. The fruits you see here are about 70,000 Uganda shillings. That's the capital. This thing here, which he uses to carry the fruits around, is about 150,000. It's about 250,000 Uganda shillings. That is the whole capital of this, and it takes care of him and 4 children and the wife. This business here, rent, school, and taking care of the family is on this business here. Buzibu ki bw'osanga mu business eno?
Buzibu bwetusanga kati ekyokulabirako katugeze nga leero olaba biseera ebisinga ffe abafulutusi twagala musana, naye nobwebwa tuguliyewo yiyayiya n'okola kati kubanga we naakakeredde obwedda balya wadde tewali musana. Ate n'ekirala ekisinga okutunyiga obudde embeera ya KCCA etuyisa bubi nnyo.
Egamba temulina kubeera ku luguudo.
Tetulina kubeera ku luguudo, era tuveeyo mu tawuni tusuubula kati nga nze nsuubula n'akaseero, tuvaayo tubibise kugamba olaga embeera nti togenda ku street wabula ogenda ku mudaala, ogenda nga tobibise awo ekukwata wadde olikugira, naye bw'oba obibise bagamba ndowooza olina by'otwala somewhere. Kati ntusanga embeera eya KCCA essaawa zino wensangira wano wadde nga we tuli wano ebintu byonna ebitwala ne bakukwata ne bakuteeka ku mpingo mupiira ne bagujjamu
twalanga mubbi
omubbi ngamba kalekale kuba kutwala bubi nnyo kuba kati nga nze gwolaba naali sigendanga kumpi oba biki naye kesise era yankwatako nenteeka ku mmoloka nensula bubi naye era abandeeta nga bomanyi ne bangamba embeera gye tutambuliramu ninkola ki ninguma otuukayo ne bakusaba sente nozuwa
oteekayo sente mekovaayo
bakutandikira mu 2
emitwalo
2 nobagamba siina kumpi namba babajagala nobagamba siina sente biki bwe watolina tugenda kutwala luzira kati naye bwobalabalamu awo
omusajja olina
abaana bano ate bakutwala luzira kati kyokola twakola kale tulina friendships tuli bangi okubira bano oluusi oba toziina kati saa zino bankwata mba nakava kusula mba siziina okubira bano gundi bankutte ow'etaano nagisindika ow'esatu owe nebaziwezeze baagala ne bakuta kitegeera naye bwe bakuta oluusi omupiira bagukuuma ate omupiira ogufuna ate era gubagulako bennyini kati noolaba embeera kale bwetyo naye tutulina kyakukola byetutambuliddemu kweyo emyaka gyenkugambye naye tukyaliwo
muyiiya
mpolampola
mugenda mu maaso gwolowooza KCCA yandikoze etya
nze nganze ku lwanze kuba bala simanyi kyebalowooza yali badde kale nga bwoze nondaba ninkunyonnyola netubuuza enfuna yaffe kapito yaffe eryetya negamba mumanyi oba buli mwaka oba buli mwezi naffe mutuweebwe muti kubanga abalabalamu awo namanya nti kino ekintu kyemusabye kweri kijja mu bintu byakola kuba ayinza okugamba nti buli mwezi mitwalo kumi oba tosobola gisobola naye bw'aba nga batulumirwa nga banansi kuba naffe tuli banansi wala nze ndaba kisinga okugenda okubba oyiya kino b'osinga kubanga bwe nkugambye ebyo byonna ndabira famire yange ndabira buli kimu nze siramu buzibu nga sikesisi nkola njiya nimbeera ate nva mu katale ninsuubula mbasibye naye kuntwala ngaomubi kyekisinga okunduma naye bwe batugamba muwe ekintu bwe kiti oba bwanyuma lwa mwaka bweziti oba lwanyuma lwa mwezi bwe naye ekyo kyalema
KCCA egamba ebyobuyonjo temubukutte bulungi yemu ku nsonga
kati gwe saawa zino gwe wali badde onjulira nkolera wano bawoza ti olaba waliwo ebyensudde oba wansi oba wa tuwali kyensuddewo kati obuzibu batugamba ebyobuyonjo biki naye saawa zino kati genda wali olaba wano opposite nawendo eri waliyo omwala kati nga gujjudde buli kasasireyo era ffe tugitwalayo kayo byonna byakwekwasa kukola ki kutulemesa bawoza tugende mu butale bwa mitwalo 34 zibaagala osasule kati bw'oteekako nti bw'obalabala mwezi sente z'osasula mu katale n'okusiibayo oluusi ng'otudde nga teri kati omuntu ffe wano ku street omuntu tajja agenda mu katale agenda agulayo akapiisi kananasi oba ka meloni nti kamutwala eri naye bw'obeera wano nenanazo 10 oba 15 kyangu nnyo okuziriisa ne zigwawo ekitali mu katale oyinza okuzisuubula.
Well, that's Ivan. I was having a discussion with him. He's a fruit vendor, and some of the challenges that you have had that he faces is KCCA. Of course, they are deemed illegal to vend fruits in Kampala and the surrounding areas, and those are some of the challenges. He says, well, I have chosen not to go and steal phones or rob shops or rob anyone's home. I have decided to make a decent living. He has 4 children, feeds those 4 children, takes them to school. He has a wife, and he himself paying rent, taking care of himself off this fruit vending. And he says, well, it shouldn't, which I paid for.
You sure?
Yes. He says, well, it's earning a decent living. I'm not doing anything bad, you know. So why should a person like me who's doing that be stopped by the authorities? I think what they should do is just come up with guidelines. Say, you'll pay a license every single month. You will, first come and look at my business first, because don't ask me to pay 200,000 yet my capital is already less than 200,000, and ask me to pay a license, and I'll pay that. And tell me, you know what? If you're going to sell fruits, you need to have, let's say, a code or something. You need to make sure you're nice, exactly. Just basic guidelines, and that is what Ivan was sharing with me. That was reality on the ground. So we want you to fall in as well. You have probably consumed some of these fruits from the fruit vendors. Do you think that he has a point? Do you think Ivan has a point that the authorities should come up and decriminalize and make it legal for them, because they're earning a decent, honest living? So why should they have to face all that while they're trying to, make money just like anyone else is in Kampala?
I actually salute him for not taking the criminal route,
there are very many
which is very easy
Yeah.
and simple to do. Pretty much, because you don't have to invest in anything, you don't have to have a startup capital to be a thug.
Not the gym, actually. You just need to be able to know which point to go to at what time and what to look out for.
Because the people that snatch your phones don't go to the gym.
They don't. They just know which place to go to and who will be maybe with their phone in their hand and the window down. That's all that really matters.
And hopefully just to participate in Fit in 5 so that you can run.
We're not going to be encouraging things like that for a minute.
So we salute him for that, because
we really do.
Just being able to stand the scorching sun every single day, just for you to fend for your family, is something that is admirable and something that has a lot of dignity. But I know where KCCA is coming from. They're trying to save the face of the city, and we were having this conversation with them last year, and they were saying that the reason as to why even they're trying to establish more markets is to have people like him be accommodated, have a legal space to do their trade.
When I was talking to him, he actually pointed that out and said, well, the authorities say they should go to the markets, and he says, well, I don't disagree with that, but look at my business, my whole capital, this thing you see here with everything on it is not more than 250,000 Uganda shillings, and that's my whole capital. And guess what? A stall in the market is 400,000 Uganda shillings, and that's before I get into the capital. I can't afford it.
I have an idea for a number of things. Sometimes when you realize you're going against the law, what could be the solution? If KCCA won't let you vend your fruits, there could be this. Find people you can deliver fruits to instead of paying for rent. Because find people you can deliver the fruits to, because then you're not just vending or hawking your fruits, you are going to particular places. Because yes, you want to find a way around getting money, but how do you do it within the limits of the law is very important, because when he raises something like the fact that they're now charging him, asking for a bribe to let him go. We had the conversation about sex workers, it's illegal. So there are people who are taking advantage of the fact that they know that you shouldn't be doing this and asking for money they shouldn't also be receiving, because they get a salary to make sure that the law is not broken. So how do you go around it? In this case, I have brilliant advice for him.
But
deliver to people.
What I learned from him is that according to him, he says the authorities says they shouldn't vend them in the city center. That is Kampala.
Yes.
So they can go out of Kampala. But quite interestingly, they go and pick them from out of Kampala and arrest them. And when they're doing a report, they say they have arrested them in Kampala. And you know how it is in Uganda, where when they arrest you from Kajansi, the guy who arrests you will say, "Me, I arrested him from Kampala Road." You are a criminal. You are a victim. You really have not that much say. So he says, according to him, the authority tells them not to vend these fruits in the city center, so that's why they leave the city center and go out. But then they go and pick them from out of the city center,
and it's reported that they were caught within the city. But we wish him well. Like Rita said, there are options in case, because it's hard to. You can imagine every single day you always know that you have this burden of feeding for your family every single day.
And when you go to work, the risk
exactly, there's that risk. The cut and race match every single day will actually drain you. So how about you look at different options of you just trading, but a route that will not get you into trouble?
After having that chat with him, I'm really looking forward to, I think one of these days we should have someone from KCCA just to iron out some of the details details on street vending in Kampala, because I think that's a discussion that has been around for a couple of months. Remember, there's a time when they were getting all the vendors off streets in Kampala and all that. I think there needs to be something clear on who is allowed to vend, where, and when, because we have seen that on my way to the office at Monitor. You have seen people at the railway who seem to enjoy that space every single evening, and we don't know if that is legal or not. Anyway, that was reality on the ground. Like I said yesterday, we promised that we would catch up with a fruit vendor, and I can promise you that tomorrow we're going to go out and make Mala a shoe. Yes, we're going to make you a shoe.
You and I.
Yeah?
Well, it turns out I wasn't included in the shoe.
Sandal.
So since I'm not getting a shoe, I will watch in the... No. I will watch in the making.
I'm not done yet.
This life.
I'm not
this
done
life.
Yet.
Wait,
Mama, we're going to make you a sandal, and Rita, we're going to make you a belt.
Oh, okay. What are you trying to say? I need a belt?
No, why am I trying to say? She needs shoes.
Yeah, what are you trying to say?
I'm just trying to say we're going to make you stuff.
Well, that's definitely good news. So tomorrow, I get a belt?
No, not tomorrow. Don't rush.
Way to bust my bubble.
I know when to make the belt for you and when to make the sandals. But that is all going to happen this week. Reality on the ground. #morning@NTV continues.